About 3 years ago, Missy and I decided to purchase an investment property that was going to take a lot of work and require a lot of love. The house was built in 1961, so not only did it have a lot of different little rooms, it also had a bunch of complementary issues. But both her and I wanted to be able to create something that was just our own. We had no kitchen, no HVAC. This is what we were living in. You could basically see the outside of the house sometimes when we came inside. Having no HVAC will make anyone go crazy, but we always remember to do things like rooftime coffee just to be able to get out a little bit and enjoy ourselves. The entire yard was covered in trees. It was in the middle of the forest, so one of the first things we did was knock down all of the trees. We cut down about 86 trees. One of the reasons was because the leaves were just too much, and the other reason was because Missy always said she dreamed of having a beautiful garden out front, and I intended on creating that for her. We ran into a lot of problems, like getting chased by bees while you're trying to cook, or whenever I power washed the pool finally and a complete monsoon took it over. That's why we had to build a bunch of different things like drainage systems, barrier walls, and all kinds of things to try to keep that rain out. Needless to say, this was a lot of work. But one of my favorite parts is things like this, where you go back in the house and you get excited just to see a floor that was stable, or stairs that were somewhat even so you weren't falling up and down them. It was even fascinating at times to walk into our house, and this would be our living room, and then there would just be the outside, right there in the living room. It was a lot of fun. In almost 2 years of not having a kitchen, eating up off of a plastic folding table in the basement, and basically having nothing but a Keurig and an air fryer, I honestly think those things brought us a lot closer together. Because, to be quite honest, this is one of the hardest things I think me and her have ever been through. But I also think it's one of the things that brought us the closest together. If you can get through this, man, I swear to God, you could probably get through just about anything. So here's just a couple before and afters. You know, there's this quote from John Wooden: "Things turn out best for people who make the best out of the way things turn out." The best part of this project, though, is it taught both of us to live with very, very little, and in extreme circumstances. I mean, the summers it was 81 degrees in the house, the winters it was 52. You could see your breath, but it made us both very grateful for what we did have, and that was each other and a big plan that we would build a home together and make it beautiful. And for everyone who watched us do this from the ground up, thank you so much. Your guys' support and constant feedback was so wonderful and made it so much fun to do this project. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for watching.